It looks like the 2024 Ford F-150 is going to be delayed getting to dealerships. We also have some dented roofs from car washes on the Chevy Colorado and GMC Canyon that are being fixed by patches. Interesting stuff. Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and this week's truck news recap. I'm a day late on that. I apologize, but I want to get to these news topics. I was just writing more stuff up today. So, more stuff for you guys. We're going to go to the website first. We'll go to the forum. I have some details over there, and the YouTube channel. We'll kind of wrap up what happened this last week. If you missed it, and judging by the views and stuff, maybe you did. We'll go through all these details so you get caught up on what's going on. So, first story is going to be on. We just published it. It is the Ford F-150 production. There is some issues with supplier that actually shut down production. They laid off like 9,000 people at two different plants. They furloughed them, the UAW people they furloughed. And so, yeah, we're looking at the supplier issue affecting production, which means that new 2024 Ford F-150 with new split tailgate, new features will be delayed. So if you're looking for one of those trucks, well, you're not going to get one, which is another reason why I bought the Ram 1500, because I was kind of more guaranteed I can get that truck before the Ford. We also have a recall in the Chevy Silverado heavy duty. This is interesting. There was a technical service bulletin to fix this issue, and now they're recalling all of them. What it is there's some two drain holes in the top, or two holes in the top of the tailgate that are, I guess they're meant to keep water out, or whatever how they're designed. They're actually doing the reverse. Water's getting in, it's sabotaging electrical, and you're having shorts, which is causing the tailgate to open down the road, parking lot, wherever. All of a sudden, your tailgate just opens. So lots of concerns there. Kind of weird situation going on there. Speaking of a weird situation, you can see if you're watching this versus listening on the podcast, you'll see a photo on the homepage of pickuptrucktalk.com where there's a sizable dent. That gentleman sent me this photo with his finger pointing at it, and there's a sizable dent in his roof. This was caused by the blower fans at an automatic car wash. That is bizarre. And so the fix is they have to replace or repair the roof, like a PDR, paintless dent repair. And then they take the headliner out and they apply patches to certain spots under the roof to make sure it doesn't dent again. That's a wild one. I did post a video on the big loss for the Chevy Silverado. Talked about this in last week's truck news recap. I didn't lose that much money. It all went to taxes and tax savings, and I actually made quite a bit of money. But it's been interesting to read the comments. I didn't dive too much into taxes for a variety of reasons. And people are just like, oh, you must be going out of business and you suck and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, well, I'll tell you guys, no, it's not happening. We also have the 2025, Ford Explorer was revealed. We have some interesting details on that, including they dropped an engine. They dropped the hybrid engine, which is just fascinating. There is no hybrid engine in Explorer or the Lincoln Nautilus. That's the other counterpart from Lincoln. That's pretty wild. I didn't realize they dropped the hybrid engine, but yeah, they did. We have the Lexus GX 550 review is live on the website, and we do have some more details on the more reviews coming. On the forum, if you check it out, the forum.pickuptrucktalk.com, doing a lot of stuff over there. People really like this. It's kind of the behind the scenes. You can talk to me directly about, what I'm doing, what I'm producing, get some feedback. It's been pretty interesting. And we have some deep thread on there about the Chicago Auto Show we're talking about. I also take some of your comments that you send as far as emails and post them there. Half ton versus 3/4 ton. We have the guy asked about keeping an F-150 limited power boost or buying a Tundra. Pretty interesting details there. So make sure if you get a chance, check it out. The forum continues to steadily grow, and the feedback is really strong, positively. No negative feedback so far, which is great. And it's been really helpful for me and for you. So check that out. We have on the YouTube channel, we have what went live this last week. So we have a couple things since the truck news recap. Let me scroll down a little bit. We have the longest lasting trucks by Spending the Buck, how much I lost on the Silverado. I ordered the Ram 1500 and what the details were that. We also have I said last week we talked about why the Ram 1500 Bighorn over the Laramie. If you didn't check out that truck news recap, hit that play button on the podcast or on the YouTube channel. Lexus GX 550 Overtrail Edition review went live. I do have one about driving on the pavement. I decided to do two different videos, one off-road, one on-road, and the on-road one will go live tomorrow. We have the Rivian crashing through the highway safety barrier. If you haven't seen this video, the video is like, wow, shocking. It's the University of Nebraska Lincoln project with the Midwest Safety Rail Inspections. I get their name wrong. I have emailed the professors at University of Nebraska, and they don't have footage of a similar test with an ICE vehicle, like a heavy duty gas or diesel. There's been a lot of debate in the comments in that video about whether a gas vehicle would do the same as the Rivian did, because the Rivian's center of gravity is different and its weight balances are different versus, say, a gas engine where all the weight's in the front. And so, interesting debate. I can't wager as far as one way or the other because I'm not an engineer, but I think it's pretty interesting. I also did a recap of the 2022 through 2024 Toyota Tundra bugs not being worked out. You know, the assumption is always never buy the first model year, always wait one more year till the bugs worked out. And that's never really been the case in my work. It's always, we're still dealing with issues 2 years later, 2 model years later, where the same issues came out in 2022. So even if you waited a year, you may still have the same problem. So no, there's no thing there. I do think it's pretty interesting details, and it's interesting they did do a fix for the seat trim, and that's still breaking too. So information there for you guys as shoppers. That's important stuff. I'm working on one with a Ford F-150 next. I'm working with a forum, getting information there, and I'm also checking NHTSA and car complaints, stuff like that. I finally did a video on the resale value for the total cost of ownership for the 2025 Ram 1500. In that video, I compared the resale value of that versus the other models, the Ford, the GM, the Chevy. I need to do a website post on that too, because the details are pretty interesting on which one has the best and worst resale value, which one costs the most to own. And yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff. It's been that video came out from a comment that you guys put on the YouTube channel about how poor the RAM resale value is going to be and how I'm going to lose my butt when I go to trade it in or sell it, what I'm going to do with it next year. And it got me curious. So I did that. So those are the videos. Those are the forums and the website. I do have to make an announcement. I'm going to suspend the raffle for just a little bit. It seems like I have the same people that are always winning, and it's just creating a weird situation. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to maybe do a monthly raffle or a 6-month raffle, some to be able to get rid of more of my stuff. And I've gotten rid of a lot of my stuff. Remember, the raffle was to get rid of stuff, and mission accomplished. So I'm going to suspend it for a little bit. I'm going to rethink what I want to do with that, but just so you guys know those details. I will emailing out, and there's a winner, Mike Orb, I think was the winner. I'll email those out, and I'll finish up the 3 winners and make sure you guys all get satisfied with what you'd like. So there you go. There's the details. We also have a live stream tonight. Make sure you check that out. We're talking about Chicago Auto Show, what we're going to do there, and what you guys think we should do there, and all that kind of stuff. And so check that out tonight at 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain. And so also check out the videos over here and the website. Like I said, I put down below, and I'll put the forums in the description too if you want to check that out too, because it's always a good time over there. So make sure you log in, talk to me or other people. Yeah, that's what you need to do. All right, for more, check these videos over here. And like I said, all that kind of stuff. As always, thanks for watching. I will see you down the road.